Hi, you guys. It's Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Oracle. Welcome back and welcome for the first time if you are just tuning into my channel. I'm Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Oracle, and I do a monthly newsletter when the sun changes signs, and I give a little video overview here on YouTube. So, welcome one and all, and happy holidays because it is the holidays, and I'm just getting back to being in front of the camera after a lot of traveling and settling into a new house. It's going to be a short video, but we are definitely going to give all the Capricorns their due. Happy birthday! And here are the start times for each section. Let's look at some charts. Let's talk about some Mercury retrograde and do a little bit of a glimpse into 2016 because some of the big themes that will be playing out in the new year are starting now. So let's have a look. Thank you again for tuning in and enjoy. Okay, so first let's talk about just the essence of Capricorn. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. It is the 10th sign of astrology and it is ruled by Saturn. So when we talk cardinal, we're talking about an energy that is ambitious and initiating. When we talk about earth, we are dealing with the physicality of things. This could be finances, this could be health, but we're talking about how things express themselves in the physical realm. Now, with Saturn as a ruler, we talk about restriction or having to do things in a very measured way, having to work for what we achieve. But if you think about Capricorn, it does have that mountain goat associated with it. So we think about, long-term goals, climbing the mountain. It's all about the climb, right? So that would be the theme song for our Capricorns. And this year, Pluto and Mercury are there. So here's a chart for when the sun first enters Capricorn. As you can see, we have those guys over there in Capricorn. And I want to point out, if you look over, Jupiter is there in Virgo, which is another earth sign, going to be an important trend through September of 2016. I like all this earth energy. I feel like it's very, very supportive to setting those work and health goals, Virgo, particularly with the health. So when you make your New Year's resolutions, just know there's a lot of astrological support. Now, in that mix is Mercury, and we're going to talk about its retrograde. But first, let me give you some key dates during the Capricorn cycle itself that will be, and then we'll get into the retrograde, okay? All right, so some key dates during this cycle. We got a lot happening right as we turn the calendar into January. So on the 1st, Mercury, just for a few days, is going to venture into Aquarius. On the 3rd, Mars will be moving into Scorpio. Hallelujah. I'll elaborate on that in a second. On the 5th, we begin our first Mercury retrograde. It will, like I said, be in Aquarius, but just for a couple days, and then it will be back in Capricorn for most of that retrograde. The retrograde ends on the 25th for you guys who need to know that right now. On the 7th, Jupiter joins the retrograding. It will be retrograde in Virgo, as I mentioned, another earth sign. And then the 9th is the new Capricorn moon. That date's important to you. I just think this is a wonderful moment to set aside. Here's a chart for that. So you can see we do have a lot of planets in Capricorn at that time. The four of them are little stellium, just for a day or so while the moon's there, but it is a new Capricorn moon. And what I like to do with that energy is set intention for the year or the longer run. Again, Capricorn is a sign that sets a long-term goal, doesn't mind working for it because it is Saturn ruled, and its energies are very, very helpful for helping us stay the course. So you may want to circle that and plan a little ritual or a little intention setting at that time. Now, the other guy that I did mention there was Mars. Changing signs, very important. A lot of clients have been feeling very wishy-washy or saying they're trying to make decisions and they can't make decisions, and it's kind of on this hand but the other, and then it leads to this bottleneck, and when you can't make one decision, then these other things are held up. Well, I think this has had a lot to do with Mars having been in Libra. It will be in Libra till the beginning of January, then finally this back and forth, weighing things out, maybe this, maybe that gives way. Mars will come on into Scorpio. Now, in the modern day, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, but the ancients used to have Mars as the ruler of Scorpio. And, when you think about it, Mars and Scorpio, definitely good partners. You can see how those energies would definitely match. So if you've been kind of sitting on the fence about a lot of things, this Mars transit into Scorpio may help you just get real stuff done, if you know what I'm saying. So look for that, and that's going to be a long one because Mars will be joining the retrograde party. It will make it into Sag at the beginning of March, then it's going to start going retrograde, and it will come back into Scorpio. So Mars will be spending a lot of time in Scorpio this year. I'll cover that a little more in another video, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of the heads up of what we're doing coming out of the gate. As the sun changes signs, we have winter solstice and come into the beginning of 2016. So let's cover those retrogrades, and then you can get back to your holiday stuff. So yes, we are going into the first retrograde of 2016, right at the beginning of the year, right there on the 5th of January, all the way through the 25th. And again, like I said, even though Mercury will start that retrograde in Aquarius, it will be moving back right into Capricorn. All four, yes, four Mercury retrogrades in 2016 will be in earth signs. That means, again, all those issues we're working on, finances, health, we're going to be going over those. We may be rethinking how we're doing them. The R words that go along with Mercury retrograde: revision, revise, recalculate, recalibrate, rewrite. If it starts with an R, it goes in this category. So we have those, and here's a little postcard with all the dates. That way you can stop the video and just write that down or come back to it. But that's important for you guys to know because those retrogrades will also be working in the beginning of the year with this Jupiter retrograde that'll be taking place until May. So as you can see, all four of these Mercury retrogrades are in the earth signs. We get two in Capricorn, beginning and end of the year, in between one in Taurus, and of course the other one in Virgo. So we're going to be covering all the earth signs with those, and you guys really don't have to look at that as a bad thing. It is just that opportunity to redo things, and particularly when it comes to health issues, finding things, getting checkups, doing whatever you need to do along those, or refining your health routine, or also really getting your business or finances, career in order, and maybe doing things a little bit differently there. So those are 2016's Mercury retrogrades. All right, so I told you this would be a short one because I know everybody's super busy with the holidays, you guys. I just wish everybody a really nice holiday, whatever you celebrate. I do want to invite you to my site, Elizabeth's Oracle. Please come and sign up for the newsletter. If you do, you will be in a drawing to win an autographed deck of the Fairy Tarot cards. Radleigh Valentine has graciously offered to autograph these for 2 winners. I've already picked one, but we do have one more. While the sun's in Capricorn, I will be picking one of those. Here is my YouTube special. If you order a reading, you will get 5 free minutes with your first order on the site. We can do your chart. We can do an intuitive reading whatever you like. And then also you can check the description box here. I did a 2016 overview with my friend Kristy, who gives angel messages on her show, Kristy's Connection to the Soul. You can listen to that anytime for free. It's archived. So those are some of the aspects. We're going to talk about them a lot more in 2016 as they come up, but I just want to give you a little heads up and say happy birthday to all the Capricorns, and wish everybody a beautiful, very healthy, wealthy, and happy 2016.